Hello guys, welcome to TMXing Adventures. Lisa here. Today we're going to whip up a really quick drink, okay? This is so incredibly simple. And if you are not a coffee drinker, that's okay. Let's talk about the fact that you can do it without coffee as well. So this is the Mocha iced coffee recipe straight from Cookidoo. Fantastic recipe, just quick and simple. But what I love the most is it's like something you'd buy at a cafe, but you've made it at home with your own ingredients, mostly pantry or fridge freezer stuff you likely already have, and it didn't cost you $7 or $8. Okay, I spent the weekend in Brisbane, and those drinks are not cheap to buy. Like, you go down the road and just catch up with a friend, and you're spending, you don't get much change, if at all, from a $20 note, right? So to be able to make your own cafe style food from your own kitchen with a Thermomix is just amazing. I've done a lot of cafe style series over the last couple of years, so just search them when you're looking on YouTube. Those of you on YouTube, you can find them. Just search cafe and you'll come up with them. Those of you on Facebook, say hi if you're watching on today, and those of you on YouTube, remember, hit subscribe later. So those of you who are brand new, this is a TN6 model Thermomix. It is absolutely amazing, and I have to give a shout out before I start this recipe about two amazing things that are on offer at the moment. So we are currently the first week of February 2025. Can you believe that? January is gone. If you're buying a Thermomix at the moment, or if you're talking to friends about a Thermomix and they're like, oh, is it my time? We have the most phenomenal offer on at the moment. You're buying a Thermomix and you're getting a free bowl set, and you're getting a $300 Mix Shop gift card. Okay, which I would suggest that you buy a cutter, a blade cover peeler, and I don't think the spiralizer is there yet, but the spiralizer. There's a bit of time on that gift card. I think it's 3 months. So hopefully in the next 3 months, the spiralizer's there for you to choose that, hey? By the way, talking about spiralizer, that is the second thing I want to talk to you about. It is the fourth today, it is added onto our host rewards. So if you would like to host a demo and you live in Australia, I know some of you guys watch from overseas, okay? Fast forward to the start of the recipe. If you want to jump online with two friends to watch me cook or cook with me, to get yourself a discounted spiralizer, okay? So it is coming with the cutter. If you don't have a cutter, there is that option, or it's with the vacuum seals, and that is phenomenal. I came home yesterday from Brisbane. The kids have come down with chicken pox. Fun times. But I hadn't eaten since brekkie, and it's like nearly dinner time. So what did I do? I put my spiralizer in place, and I chopped a carrot and a zucchini. I then put the cutter back in place, and I cut, and this is in seconds, a tomato, a cucumber, a little bit of cheese, and I had a salad. And the lettuce. I chucked the lettuce through too, and I had a salad in seconds in a bowl, ready to go. And the Thermomix was still clean. Okay, so that is how simple and easy it means food can be, and healthy food when you want it to be. I was stoked, okay? Because the kids were going to have pizza for dinner. I was like, I don't really want to load up on all that stuff, so I want to put something good in my belly first. So spiralized and cutter salad was what I just whipped together with what I had in the fridge. Anyway, they're the two things I wanted to make mention to. Oh, three things. Earn three. Okay, hello Raylene. Lovely to have you on today. I think, are you in New Zealand? I feel like you're over the ditch in New Zealand. Welcome. Third thing, earn three. If you don't have a TM6 and you want a TM6, maybe you've got TM31, TM5, or maybe you've just been quietly watching in the background. This is a fantastic offer. We've never seen an earn three in Australia before, okay? And it means that you join up to the business, you start your business. Look at that fly. You start your business on the latest of the 12th of February, which is a week and a bit away, and sell three in that next 60 days after that, and they refund you the $480 deposit. You, in essence, oh, you live in Adelaide. I've got you muddled up with someone else. I hope it's lovely in Adelaide today. They refund you the deposit, and the business kit is free. So you're literally paying $480 for a Thermomix. That's my cue that I've talked too much today. It's like, Lisa, stop. But I have to tell you these things because it pains my heart when someone goes to buy a Thermomix the day after the amazing offer ends. So I'm like, and I don't shout about the offers very often. I really make an effort I'm here to cook. I'm here to inspire you. So do bear with me when I do take a moment to highlight what's on offer. It's because if you've got someone sitting on the fence, I don't want them missing out. And for you, you can, of course, we've got the referral program. You can get your $100 Mix Shop gift card to spend as well when they buy. So, yes. So bear with me when I do have these little moments where I share what's going on in Thermi World. Okay, so let's get started cooking. I'm excited for this because I'm incredibly tired. So yes, I was busy in Brisbane, came home, chicken pox. Kids don't sleep well with chicken pox, do they? So I feel like my eyes are being held open with toothpicks today. First things first, strong brewed coffee. Now, if you don't want to do strong brewed coffee, just leave it out and just do this as a chocolate, okay? If you don't have a coffee machine or a pod machine to do this with, mine's not enough, but that's okay. I reckon you could dissolve your instant in some water and this would work perfectly fine. You do need to have enough forethought to have it chilled, or not necessarily chilled, but room temperature. You don't want this warm. It's going to go funny with the cream. It's going to curdle, okay? By the way, dairy-free friends, you can make this dairy-free. I'm not. There's some milk here that needs using up, so I'm going to use milk. And I'll tell you in place of the cream as well in a second, okay? So it's got 200. Now, by the way, this is supposed to make 4. It's only hubby and I. There's no way I'm giving the kids caffeine. Oh, look at that. So they're not getting this. But what was I going to say? I find when they're doing drinks, they tend to be on the smaller side. So I was contemplating halving it, and then I was like, you know what? No. Okay, so I didn't. So we're doing the full 4 serve for the 2 of us. We'll soon find out the volume, right? How much it makes. 200 grams of whipping cream. So I've just got this, and this needs using too. Those of you with a Thermomix, like the way I would normally make this if I wasn't making a concerted effort to share recipes to inspire you, is I would probably just chuck this in the Thermomix and use the blend mode. Is there anyone watching on that would find themselves doing that? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, okay? So if you are a confident Thermomix user, you've been, through our TM31 and our TM5 days where we manually cooked predominantly, you might be skilled enough to chuck it in and use blend mode, or on a TM5 or 31, you're turning it up to speed. That's awesome. Nothing wrong with that, okay? So typically, if there wasn't a guided recipe that I wanted to share with you guys to inspire you, that's would be what I would do, okay? So in my off-camera time, that's what I'm doing. Monk fruit sweetener. Now, you may not be on a low-carb journey. Hello, Marilyn. Lovely to see you. You're down there too. You're down in the bottom of Australia somewhere as well. So is Raylene. Lovely to see you both on. So 2 to 3 teaspoons of monk fruit. If you don't have monk fruit, just use raw sugar, okay? We do have monk fruit, so I'm going to use it. It says 2 to 3. I'm going to do 2.5. Okay? I do feel like I need a little sugar in my life today. I need the caffeine and I need the sugar. Okay? Okay, 1 tablespoon of raw cocoa powder. I feel like this recipe, being that it's got monk fruit, it must be from our low carb cookbook. And I love that. So I mean, it could be from across the world, but I'm fairly certain it's the low carb cookbook. The interesting thing is we've had that book for quite some time now, like over 12 months we've got that book, and I feel like it's been a while. And what's fascinating is I don't think I've ever made this. You're both in Adelaide. I don't think I've ever made this before for you guys. So the thing about Cookidoo is it's forever getting more and more recipes for us to cook from. And even if I cooked 1 a day for the rest of my life, I don't think I'll cook through them all. How cool is that we've got this recipe library? Remember always though on that, remember to check your star rating, because you don't want to have something that doesn't work. That's just sad. So it has to be over a 3.8. Make sure it's over a 3.8. All right, that's cocoa powder, in it goes. And that would be where I would pick up if I was doing a non-coffee one. I would have skipped the coffee in the beginning, and I would have put straight in the cocoa powder step. Okay, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. You can see I'm on the bottle we spoke about the other day. It's not the new bottle, it's the hiding away in the cupboard. Hello, Maria, lovely to see you on. I love all these names popping up. It's so nice. Okay, lid on, measuring cup in. All right, 10 seconds, speed 6. Let's spin this up. The kids have been playing with the ringtone. It's like a wind chime. By the way, if you've got a TM6 and your timer goes for 15 minutes, Go to your settings, which is up here. Go down here to settings, go down to your sounds, and you can adjust the singing, and you can adjust how long. When they come, it's 15 minutes. If you've got a TM31, you can't do that. If you've got a TM5, I don't think you can either. I can't, my memory is a bit vague of the TM5. It could just be sleep related. Oh, Maria, you're in Phillip Island and it's hot at the moment too. You need this drink as well. Okay, we're all in hot spaces at the moment. So yes, if you've got a TM6 and you haven't realised, you can turn that from 15 minutes. I like to have it on 10 seconds. It dingles 3 or 4 times. Do that, okay? Now I think we're done. Now I was going to tell you about these glasses, just a little bit of a story time before you go. So just bear with me. You've got a little bit of a promo at the beginning and now getting the story. So Brisbane, went and saw my mum. My brother has just moved out of home and she had a whole lot of antique-y stuff that was, you know, passed down from her parents to her and then to give to us. And my brother's just moved out of home, so he had his box still intact. And of course they've gone to pull all this stuff out and he does not want most of it, any of it. But I was there and I was like, you know what? I'll take it because I can preserve it forevermore in online YouTube space. So these are some beautiful glasses that have been, I don't know what era, there's no marking on them, that my grandparents had. There's a third one as well. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to come and I've got all the little bits and pieces I'll gradually share with you over time. I don't know any stories from, there's one I know stories about when that comes out later, and I end up presenting something over the coming weeks with those, you know, glasses and plates and bowls and stuff like that. But yes, and I've even got an apron coming eventually that my nana hand sewed. So I'm super excited to just preserve that in this, you know, modern online space. I'll probably only wear it once if it fits me. She was a tiny, beautiful little lady. You know, I was like, oh, you know what? I've got the avenue to actually be able to kind of keep a hold of that. Like, so much of this sort of stuff is lost in our modern world of consumerism. And so to be able to share that with you guys, I thought I'll do that. So glasses, and I have a little bit fancy now. Like, I've got 4 boys. I don't normally do fancy. I intentionally don't in case they break something. Oh, I love that, Marilyn. Your mum had a set like that. That is so cool. Okay, so I'm just putting some, I know you can't see, but I'm just putting a little bit of ice in the bottom. I didn't want to pre-do it and then it had it watered down the glasses. I didn't want to kind of make it watery. Now I think we're done, but let's click on the next button. So, next. Place ice cubes, which are optional, into glasses, and then divide the coffee out. So, you're a little far forward today, so you won't be able to see so much. I'm on a slide board, don't stress, I'm not pushing my thermi around. Always lift your thermi, guys, but I'm moving on the slide board. You guys can just see. All right, somebody said they love this recipe, so that's cool, that's good to know. So it's about just over 500 mils in there, okay? So that's how much liquid, so it's probably enough to spread it 3 ways maybe. And if you didn't have ice, you certainly would have to have more. But look at that texture. So it's kind of like milkshakey. Now you can whip up your cream. Check out my cream whipping video though, so that you kind of get the concept of how to make perfect whipped cream and not butter, okay? But yeah, look at that. It smells amazing. So no need to go to the shop and spend way too much money on food that we can make in our own kitchen. We know exactly what we've put in it. There's no weird ingredients there. And save some money, but make amazing food too. So thanks for coming on today, Maria and Marilyn and Raylene. Lovely to see you guys on. Thanks for saying hi. I'll put this up on YouTube tonight on the replay. Actually, I'm going to have a taste test. Nothing like hopefully not spilling it online. It's good. For me, I'm happy with that amount of sugar. 2.5 was good. 3 might have been a bit much, and I reckon my husband doesn't like sweetened coffee at all. He'll probably be okay with that. It's not so much that he would not be happy, but give this a go, okay? If you haven't put it on your favorites or your drink list, do it, okay? It's amazing, nothing wrong with it. If you like to be fancy, you've got people coming over, whip up some cream, put some cream in your piping bag, pipe it on top, all right? But otherwise, guys, thanks for joining me today. Have a lovely day. I can't wait to come back to you tomorrow with some more videos. I don't know that they'll have caffeine in it. Hopefully not. probably real cooking, normal food, family stuff, you know, all that sort of stuff. But if I haven't slept, it may be sugar and caffeine. We'll see how we go. But otherwise, guys, take care. Reach out if I can help you in any way. You've got my details over there, so do just check out TMXing Adventures if you need a hand with anything. My number, my name, my everything, you can contact me through there. Happy to hear from you and talk Thermomix anytime, all right? So otherwise, take care, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.